Willie D. Live.
What's up, family? Police say the person who murdered in cold blood UnitedHealthcare insurance CEO Brian Thompson cannot hide forever. Fam, they say they are coming to get him. Believe that. The Popos have released a video of the suspect riding down a Manhattan street just minutes after Thompson was shot to death early Wednesday morning outside of the Hilton Hotel on 6th Street. The rider appears to be wearing a mask, riding down the street very quickly, but cops say this is the person they are looking for, blending in with the rest of the concrete jungle. As I reported to you on yesterday, fam, Thompson was attacked just before 7 a.m. when the suspect pulled out a gun, calmly walked up to him, and squeezed off several rounds. Thompson died later at the hospital. Photos of a person of interest, who appears to be the suspected shooter, have been released by the cops, giving people a look at the suspect's face for the first time. The suspect appears to be wearing different clothes, but the Popos say that ain't gonna change nothing. We know who you are, and we are coming to get you. In other news, Brian Thompson's former bodyguard says that he's baffled by the lack of security, and it is a wake-up call for other insurers. Philip Klein, whose Texas-based security firm Klein Investigations previously provided bodyguards for Thompson in the 2000s, told TMZ he is shocked and baffled to see the high-profile CEO didn't have a detail, at least 10 security guards with him while out and about in Manhattan. I can see that, fam, given the malevolence that is aimed toward the insurance industry oftentimes. He also said Thompson should have been wearing a vest in addition to having guards by his side, but adds he likely didn't have it on due to personal preference. Phillips also believes it's now UHC that has some explaining to do regarding Thompson strolling solo into the Hilton, as the late businessman should have never been out by himself. He says that Thompson was a nice guy who was a real go-getter when he was covering him, yet he isn't surprised the CEO might have had a target on his back. As Philip puts it, it's common knowledge that the insurance industry generates a lot of hostility, noting that Thompson's death should be a lesson to other major corporations that their CEOs and executives need to be protected. Shouldn't it be that if there's a lesson to be taught to the major corporations, is that their CEOs and executives need to do right by their clients? That should be the lesson. Not, we need protection because, we be doing some scandalous shit, and we be pissing people off. We be doing people dirty. So, we need some protection. Nah, man. Nah. Just do right. Do right by the people. And you got to worry about all of that. Having said all of that, I still think something else is going on. Now, the police got the dude. They got him. They actually know who it is. They just haven't released the name. They're coming. They're going to get him. Remember on yesterday, I said it'd be within 48 hours. Whoever dude is right now, he's just laying low. But his face is everywhere. They got the face. And I knew that was going to happen anyway. Fam, there's cameras everywhere at the Hilton on 6th Street in Manhattan. I mean, there's cameras all over Manhattan, period. It's cameras all over Houston, all over every major city, and even some cities that are not major. Cameras are everywhere. All they're going to do is start at the scene of the crime and then just draw a net until they pick you up. They can draw that net far enough to even go all the way to where you originated from. Where you originated. Well, if you pulled out of your house on yesterday and you commit a crime today, they can just keep on going back till they pick you all the way up. Man, it's just difficult, man. It's just, things are a lot different now with this technology. Cameras are everywhere. And they also say they got a picture of him on a bike in Central Park. Central Park is only 7 minutes from the Hilton. It's a 7-minute walk from the Hilton. They got him, fam. It's just a matter of time before they bring him in. They got him. Having said all of that, I still got to stand on it, fam. I don't think this is what it looks like. You know how it be when you're watching a movie and they line things up, and if you're thinking on a rudimentary level, you'll go like, aha, like, okay, I see what's going on. I see. It's easy because they lay it right out for you. It looks obvious, right? So when it looks obvious, it's typically not that obvious. I think the words scrawled on the bullets used to kill UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson was a ruse. I think it was to throw off the scent. Make us look over here when the action is over there. I'll come back to that, but, they're trying to make us walk with the narrative that it was a lone wolf, a disgruntled customer. That is, and I was about to say I'm surprised they're not exploring other motives, but it's like they locked in on that motive, and that's all they're covering, including mainstream news. Mainstream American news outlets are only exploring that one narrative. They're saying, well, we don't know, it could be anything, but they stay stuck on that one narrative. They're not even questioning other things. Why is that? Why is that? These giant insurance companies, they try everything they can to avoid paying. Even complaining about a faulty product is like an act of war for them. They do not want to pay. The only people you end up talking to are folks in a call center, staff, or somebody that's used to run interference. They use them as a shield, a buffer, to go in between the customer and the insurance company to make sure that the insurance company is never held accountable, to make sure they don't have to pay. These corporations, not just the insurance corporation, but all corporations, they're all about shareholder profits. When they can't add value by increasing a customer base or adding new services, they either lay off workers or, in United's case, outright deny claims or pay far less than what is reasonable. I'll say this and let you go, fam. Insurance companies have substantial resources, and they take advantage of the fact that those who are seriously ill, those who are immobile or unable to work, are oftentimes powerless to resist. Say it with me, family. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.